And hello everyone, how are you tonight? It's MC Hellspawn here, once again, playing FortressCraft Evolved, Patch 22 World. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. I'm doing fine. Had a pretty busy week, but otherwise, at least here I'm gaming tonight with you guys, so that's cool. So as you might notice, there's been some changes around the base. Let's take a few minutes, walk around, take a look at what's going on. First one's quick to notice is the crates have changed. Yep, so I got rid of the crate system that I had going on here, and I split it up into 6 more divided crates, each with really a more specific purpose. So machines, organics, and some room stuff. Crystals, crafting items, basically. Usable items, transport machines, and storage, and upgrades. So, yeah, so I split everything that we had in the crates into that, and at the same time, I also got rid of all of the wasted organic, the ruined organic bug parts, except I still have the last 2 stacks in my inventory. We have the light and the heavy chitin, whatever, I don't even know how to say that word, but whatever. And we've been slowly getting rid of that by heading on into our room here. Waiting for the lift to come here. While he's waiting for stuff, we just fill him up a little early. So we stuffing them in here, and we fill the lift up. We let it go do its thing. We come back and we do it again. This thing is been completely hooked up to the freight cart system now, so I never really have to come here to get anything out of here anymore. That's really just a unloading hopper now. And is there anything? No. And so that's getting the empty canisters are coming out with this one, and the well, you can't see it from the side. From this side. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't see it because we're out of the room now. But there is another filter in that little spot right there behind that rack rail. And that filters out the, what is it? This stuff, the recombined organic matter, whatever. And it's hooked into the freight cart system. And we have all of the bug parts hooked into the freight cart system now too. They're all hooked up, ready to go, and in fact they're all empty. So that's all fed into our big mass storage system down here. So here it is. So all the bug parts have been fed into this. So what we're doing here is we're keeping 1,000 of any one bug part, and we're doing that by pulling the bug parts out from this network, the organic supply network, and we've got this set to 1,100, right? So it's going to put in 1,100. Then we've got this one here hooked to a different network, another new network called the Organics Overflow Network, and I'll show you where this goes in a second. But this one is set to 1,000. So this one will keep stuffing in here to 1,100, but this one's going to push anything out of here over 1,000. So then it goes from there to this guy. And this guy just wants anything that's available on its network. It's the only other station on this Organics Overflow network. And it just says, give me as much as you got, and I'll take it. So anything coming off that, available over that 1,000 limit on all of those stations up there will come to here. And you can see, we've got some here. And, oh, I might have to figure out what that is. What is that? Oh, that's the glands. Oh, the glands are busy. Because, oh wow, it filled up. Oh, that's interesting. Great. Awesome. That means this is working out. I just got to finish it then. So what it does is I bring the bug parts over here and I macerate them. And that gives me a little bit of a spare supply of some ores. Not like this is going to make or break the bank, but it's a cool little supply, and it'll be neat to add that. I'll just put a couple of furnaces over here and just have it automatically stuffed into the mass storage. I'll ignore all of the limits that I have set for these various materials and just have whatever we generate over here just stuff into here no matter what. I'm not sure exactly how I'll do that yet, but that's going to be the plan. So that'll help. And we are severely behind on gold. I don't believe I did this last time, but we have actually upgraded the induction. The induction smelter things to tier 4 on the gold just to get it processed faster. But now we're just not bringing it up fast enough, so we're going to have to increase that too. But that's going to require the next stage of the upgrade modules, which we're not there yet. So almost there though. But we're getting there. So otherwise, this setup has been working out absolutely awesome. Couldn't ask for anything better. I just got to get the rest of the supplies built into here. So this one's holding the recombined organic matter from upstairs. It's pulling in 2,500 for now. Let's see. I probably really want to bring this up to, say, oh, it's at 3,000. Okay. All right, yeah, that's probably where I want it. And so it'll put 3,000 into here. Don't want to send this to an overflow network to get rid of it. I don't think, at least. I really should start crafting. What I need to do is set up a crafting area to be able to craft all of these, because you can see this one here is Stingers. Stinger's the only one I have hooked up to a regular output for now. This one's going off to an organics demand network, which I have upgraded the missile production to add the Stingers on and make the armor-piercing ones. Way better for damage, but completely cleaned out my Stingers, except for the 100 that I told the station to always keep in stock. So I should be starting to use this to make the Stingers and feed them back into this. But I just haven't had time to set up that production area yet. This stuff has been slowly backing up. I think the only thing that hasn't backed up yet, is the tier 3 laser transmitters. I believe these are actually full, although they're being slowly taken from to do the tier 3 laser transmitters, although that's going slow for some reason. Not quite sure why. As you can see, it didn't even say that there were any carts assigned. Every time we reload the world, there's a cart or two that gets stuck, and it causes a whole big backlog of carts. And yep, see, here we go. This is probably part of it. It will eventually clear itself out. Sometimes I have to shoot a cart or two to get it off the track and let everything behind it catch up, and then that takes a little while to clear itself out. Usually does, but when you first start up the world, it can be a bit of a pain. But other than that, the carts are working out well, that's for sure. Definitely still wouldn't trade them back for conveyors. They are still far superior, regardless of their odd little quirks with startup and all of that. We do have to move this. We're going to want that to probably go in line with this track right here. That'll allow these to go to full size. You can see down in the bottom left corner, the total storage. It says 2506 of 3825, and then in parentheses, or 4050. 4050 is what you would get if you were able to bring this whole line here up to the full stack of 6, but you can't because this guy's running through here. So you can see we're taking a good 200 or so off of this thing. Just because we have that thing running through. So we do need to move that and put that in line with this. This is always going to be a pathway. In fact, eventually I think we're going to move the doors to line up with this pathway as we extend the building out further. That'll be where one of the doors to the building is, and we'll keep going with the room that way and just keep adding more doors. So, and we'll do the same with this side as well. Okay. So that'll be an option. I mean, that'll be a plan here as we progress further and further. And I've got gonna have some extra room, so we're gonna have some areas for the blocks. There's 3 blocks for now. Then we'll have to have some areas for the upgrade modules. So Right now we have 3 upgrade modules, although I do need to start getting into the 4th. So that'll pretty much fill up what we have for available storage. And I've started laying out this area here. What I got painted on the floor here is a potential second lift area where we might start bringing up a whole second set of ores, or maybe just lots of sets of the ones that we're running really short on, like the gold and the nickel. Maybe the tin as well, because when we get moving on production, that really does use a lot as well. So either that, or we'll just do a whole nother set straight across. Either I'm going to do that, or I'm going to do one more set of storage, and then do something like another full of resources, because the amount of resources coming up right now is the problem. So I do have the new upgrade to that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yes, the improved cargo lift. I do have access to the improved cargo lift, which... Is it really 1,000? Is it 1,000? 200 on rapid. Oh, 1,000. I thought it was 600. Oh, 1,000 is better. Wow. Huh. So we probably really should get to that thing as soon as possible, but it requires ultimate upgrade modules. Yep. So that's a thing. We have to get to that. We can build the cargo lifts. We can easily build the minecarts. We cannot build the upgrade modules yet. So we have to get to the upgrade modules, which isn't impossible. I've looked at them. Did I build one of the machines? I think I might have built one of the machines. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember. Hold on, let's look. Did I get to... I feel like I did not do it because it was 64 allied blocks, and I was waiting for the blocks to backstock first. So do I have it in mind? Nope, that's storage. So, sorry, still learning this stuff. And it does not look like, no, it's not there. Make sure it didn't around, no. So, yeah, can't do that just yet. And that's okay, because that's not really what I was planning today anyway. We have done a couple of researches just to get them out of the way, some simple ones. We did some basic robotics. We did, yeah, I don't even remember which other one we did. We did one of the others, I can tell you that. Let's see. So, yeah, other than that, just been show you what I did with the missiles. The missiles are pretty much the same as what we did during the last episode, except I added an area that brought up the stingers, and then the stingers get fed in to another zipper merge, going into logistics hopper with 3 of the armor fitter things, which use far less power, by the way, than the imbuer thing. And then those are just feeding out to these hoppers here, going out to the main area. Now taking those first. Oh, it does appear to be top, huh? Work on that. Now I wanted to make sure that we were always getting missiles out there, even if we didn't have stingers. So I did feed the overflow in into the hopper, and it does look like that might actually be causing a bit of a problem, because it's preferring to use those first. Not quite what I wanted. I'll have to look at that. Not worrying about it right now. We're hitting him with missiles. That's the important thing. Oh, the other thing, guys, yet pretty sure, is I redesigned our resin area. So I doubled up the height. I also centralized the power generation to a massive bank of PTGs over here. I know I could switch over to the turbines, but this is, I mean, I have this huge vein of coal here. I have this huge stock of PTGs. I figure why the heck not. It is actually interesting because it actually can't keep up. It really make this really work. I'm going to have to switch to the turbines, but it is doing some stuff at least. It is kind of working. It does keep up. I cannot keep it on, but I just sit there and turn that guy around. Well, let me say this. I haven't really tried keeping it on. It is supposed to be self-regulating because, as you can see, he just grows. He blocks the laser from the powering the agitator. It gives all of the other stuff time to clear out all the resin before more grows. Technically, if it's all doing its job, it really should, you know, almost be the last part that it clears out, and then all this should be cleared before it gets anywhere near it. It does generate a lot of power, generates a lot of threat, so pain in the butt. That's what's been eating all my missiles. But I have been surviving. Well, I've been surviving most of it. That's another thing I get to show you. I've actually lost 2 more times. Right, I think it was 2 more times since seen you last. Maybe it was just 1, I don't remember. But yep, that's this area. And so none of the power, took all the power out, generation out, so I'm not moving the coal around. Instead, I'm just zooming the power around with lasers and some organic lenses, pushing 640 power to each area. Again, not quite enough. But when we get better power gen here, we will bring over more power. Oh, big missile boom. All right, so yep, and then not going to be able to see it right now, but yep, we have 7 losses right now. At least I think better still be at 7, which still isn't that bad, I don't think. A lot higher than I want it to be. One of these days, I'm going to make it through this game playthrough without losing. At that point, I should really be able to play in hardcore mode there, or what's that, squishy mode? Squishy core mode. So that'd be cool. Let's see. What else? We had to set this up temporarily so we could make some. It's not that one. It's the robotics one. PCB, some basic PCBs, because that's apparently what you need to research robotics. So we did start opening that stuff up. That's more of the DLC pack stuff, the Constructobot. I have no clue what Constructobot does. So I will build him and play with him, but I need some more research points before I do that. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get those research points, because I really should just get the Hodor and start shooting those things down. But that's going to be slow. I don't know. Maybe I'll go blow up. I was thinking about that. I looked into building some explosives, go around and blow up some hives, research their brains. But yeah. We've also been slowly grabbing the parts for the OET. So if you want, we actually take a couple minutes and see if it's build on to our OET right now. dead. Right, so that's 4 layers, and then we got 57 more. I like doing it in whole layers, so I'm going to hold on to those 57. And, so that's 4. We need, what, 15 it was, I believe? Doesn't tell me in here. No, right, 13. 13 tall, not 15 tall. So we have 9 more layers to go. Right, so 9 times 81 is what we need. That's still a lot. Yep, but that's alright. We, strangely enough, the research pods are probably not the problem. It's the resin, which is why I've been working on the resin area. Just still don't have enough missile or defense production to ward off everything. Hey, what are you doing up here? Yeah, so don't have enough really defense to ward off the massive attacks yet, at least not for long. So yeah, that's been problematic. Running this thing full speed is definitely bringing on the massive attacks. So yeah, it's been a bit of a losing battle there. But I turn this on every once in a while, come grab some, usually get to 100, and go grab some pods. I don't have any on me right now. Slide down here. Yep, grab the pods. 2, 3. And then we can do 100 of these guys. Here. Get 100 of them. Charge Arthur here while we're here. Head on over and do another layer. 157 is only enough to do 1 layer. Almost enough to do 2. I think at the next 100 we'll have enough to do 2. Should probably start building myself some stairs. Get to the top of this thing even though I have a jetpack. Right? Hey, 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 hey. Thumbstick on my gamepad has been sticking lately. Go. 76 more. Oh. And then somewhere along the road here, we're going to have to start putting in the tier 4 batteries right there on the wall and start charging them with the turbines. And then the idea is we'll probably take some tier 4 or tier 5 batteries and stick them right on the OET and run some conduits if we have access to them by then. Not, then we're just going to have some really high powered tier 3 lasers as gases. The good organic lenses in them, pushing 1,000 out each, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's the idea. Push as much power into it as fast as we can so we don't have to hold the defenses for too long while we're charging the OET. So now I am going to go stock up on some stuff. Go grab a couple of health ampules. Put them in our suit inventory. And we need some power boosters, which I really should get the level 4 ones going. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And well, before we head on down, why don't we ditch some of these bug parts? We had to get rid of an inventory slot. Nice. Yep. Yes. Excellent. All right, that's one more inventory spot opened up. Some of these while we're here. Go. We will go on down. All right, so let's get on to what we're going to do today. First, what we need is an ore extractor. Grab 2, sure, why not? And then what we need, grades are over here. Grade. Probably want matter movers, although I think, oh no, we got 8 left, that should be fine. Matter movers, we want beacons, logistics Valcor, and I think that should be all we need. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Force induction. Shouldn't need any lenses. Oh, by the way, I retrieved almost all of my gem-based lenses because now that I have a good massive storage for the perfect faceted eyes, I can make a ton of these organic lenses, and they are pretty darn good when you have the tier 3 lasers, or even the tier 2s aren't bad. The exceptionals are even better, but I don't need to transfer that much power very much, at least not as much as the tier 3s do. Now this is going to be a bit of a game. What we're heading off to do here is we're going to go down into the mine for an adventure, or down into the lower caverns for an adventure. Because we need to find more gold. We need to find a better or a second source, or I don't know, we need more gold coming up here. So maybe what I'll do is temporarily, whatever I find, is build a lift shaft down there. A temporary one out in that area somewhere or something like that. So that's the general direction that I'm going to be heading. Maybe that way will work as well. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to go try and find a new space gold and either get it back into our current cargo lift so it just functions faster, or bring up a second cargo lift and bring it over to the base from the top. Either way, the goal is to get gold down here faster. I mean, up here faster. So let's head on down. That's interesting. Do I want to go down to where the biomass is? That might be a decent place to find some gold. Why don't we try that? But if we start to see that we're getting attacked, we're going to have to rush back here as fast as we can. That's not going to work very well down here, so we might die again. That would stink really bad, but it's what we got to do. So I brought these gold things with me, and let's see if this is the biomass lift, and that means all of our lifts are going off in this direction over here. So then we said we wanted to go that away. So I guess let's start with a ping here. Are there any? Oh, hello, Dimizagala. I'm sorry, I cannot say that. Diagla? Yes, I'm here. Oh, there's some gold over there. Let's go see what gold we have over there. stay on the radar. That looks like a big chunk. That would be a pretty decent one. Come on. They don't need it to be that wide right now. Let's just get to the thing. Figure it out. I am on a single player game right now. I do hope to start a server soon of my own, but not yet. Haven't yet. Weekends have been busy. Oh, gold. I've got gold. Let's see. How big is this guy? Okay, 1.3 million. That's not the greatest, but it certainly will help. Okay, so let's see. How do I want to handle this? Suppose this would have been a pretty decent place for the... Okay, I can go back and get one. Really don't want to use them because they're... You know what? No, let's do this instead. Okay, so I am at a number that I am not going to remember, so where's my pen? I am at 79 minus 568 minus 27. So what's now the question is, if I were to go this way, what's that changing? Changes that first number. Okay. Right, so 74 is the along the back of my, I don't even know what axis that would be. There's no map or anything to tell me direction. So it would be, yeah, I think I got my bearings here. Put some torches down so I can see a little better around here. Okay, back on through here. Torch in here. Yeah, it's not a bad place, I think. I have to see exactly where does that place us up on top, huh? Okay. Oh, I still haven't brought the lifts down to here, huh? I really do need to bring them down. Make this a lot easier. Or the teleporters, I suppose. Alrighty. Uh-oh. That didn't help much. Want to take the lift up? That's not the right way for the lift, is it? Let's take the lift up. And I'll probably get impatient and then fly up half of it. Yeah, I wish there was a turbo speed for the lift. That would be nice. Some sort of like super boost. Alright, let's take the teleporter from here. Okay, and can't get in. So I really have got to move the teleporter down to the first level so I can get in easier. I know. It wasn't quite the design I planned on down here, but I'm not really down there yet, am I? So we'll see. Charge up Arthur while I'm here. Recharging. Yes, recharging, we know. I gotta put signs on this so I can figure out which one's which. There's the glands. Good. I need another power booster because I saw one get used. Okay. So let's see. Where is 7927? Gonna be somewhere over here. Gonna be like right about where my lift is. Hilarious. Let's see. Got. Oh wow, so it's a lot further than the lift. That's not bad. All right. Like over here? That wouldn't be. I can live with that. 6928. Let's see. Oh, it's even further. Okay. One block up. Right about here. Here. Nope. Not too far now. Here. Yeah, pretty much. That's it. This is pretty much what we want. All right. So, we know what this is a job for, right? I know what this is a job for. Do you guys know what this is a job for? Yep, I do. Where is my favorite little buddy? Doo-doo-doo. Oh, hey, stop walking. All right, that was good. Where'd you go? Nope, you must be in the other one. Still got to figure that out. There you are, laser borer. Yes. Love this thing. While I'm over here, let's get some HECF. Should be able to grab some down here, I think. I still have, yep, I still have that. So, yeah, we'll grab a whole stack, I guess. Set up the laser borer. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And yes, I can count, but did you notice I didn't go past 3? It's just not, it's not a good idea. Not. All right, and away. There's nothing down there, right? I guess I should check that before I shoot it all with a big laser. Okay, that's all that stuff. In. Doesn't look like there's anything down. What is it? Tab? K? No. U. Yeah, no. There's nothing below me. Right? That's all over there. Oh, that looks awesome, by the way. That doesn't look that great, but whatever. Okay. So, that should be all right then. So then let's shoot the ground. Shoot the ground. Come on. Yes. All right. Pause for a drink. And back from my drink break. I know you missed me. So I hope you all are doing all right out there tonight. How's everybody doing? Almost there. You wish you could like put one block, like the trusses or something, underneath this thing. All right. So, down one more. Then we will put the trusses underneath it. Way. Can do this. Break it down. Don't ever want to stand under this thing. It will blow you away. I think it's virtually instant death. All back. Yep, 36. Alright, well, we can leave that covered now just so I don't, for now, so I don't fall in it. Maybe I'll open up the one so I can jump in it right now. Put a torch down to help find the place a little easier. And jump in the hole. The pack to slow down. Don't want to die. Where is the bottom? Be down about the cold caverns, right? Yeah. There we are. Did I really beat that down? It's hilarious. Alright. And at the same time, I think I have the right spot, but... There we are. Hi. No, I don't have regular old stuff here. Just really marking the edges so I understand if I've got the right area here. Really doesn't matter if it has an open way to the cold caverns. The biggest of importance is here. Doubled up that layer, didn't I? Okay, I do want to let myself out. Jetpack, so we're saving power. Put a torch down. And it'll help keep us so... No, that's right, it doesn't even work in the cold caverns anymore, does it? It's just not powerful enough. Alright, so 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, structure complete. Hopper down and F and power up. We haven't died yet, that's good. Or at least the CPH hasn't died yet, that's good. And shoot our way down. Hopefully, I don't think it's going to be all the way to the... I don't know. That's interesting. 568, we are at 49, so... Yeah, that might make it. Well... it's going to be right on the edge. Depends on how tall the toxic cavern is, I guess. If we have a really tall cavern, then that might make it to the top of the cavern. I guess it would be pretty cool. Will you go away? Oh, while I'm down here, it's probably a good idea if I check on... over there. Where I was in relation to this thing. Should see... Oh, wow. Look at that. Hey, hey, hey. Minecarts, minecarts, minecarts. So, what's interesting is Spiderbot can shoot the minecart... Oh, not the minecarts, but the freight carts. Sorry, Steve-O. I know. So, yeah. Spiderbot can shoot them off. And so that's fun. I'll be walking around and all of a sudden I'll just see a message in the corner up there. It says, hey, your cart's derailed. And I was like, why? And I'll run around and I'll see Spiderbot shooting at some bugs through the base and shooting away at the carts. So that's interesting. I have been told that's fixed in the next patch, which I could push up to the nightly install. I mean the nightly version, and get that change, which I probably will do. I just haven't done it yet. So wait, I didn't. think I was under it. And then that's what I mean by instant death. I really didn't think I was under that thing. Okay. Ampule going? Ampul's going. Oh, Spider-Bot. I mean, not Spider-Bot, Arthur. Charge up there, please. Get in the inventory, please. Oh. Okay. Use it. Yep. Ampule. And stop walking, dude. At least I'm up here now, so I can drop this stuff. I can drop the carts off and even get rid of some garbage. What are you doing, Arthur? Stop charging me and go charge yourself, please. Oh, I don't want it. No, don't take all that stuff, please. Go recharge up again, now that you've charged me all up. Maybe we can both go down with full power this time? Oh no, I gotta go all the way down to get rid of the carts. Oh, I probably should drop off the... organic rock too, huh? I don't even know where I got the organic rock. I guess it must have been some ammo bots down there somewhere. See them. And some nickel, huh? Some nickel? Where's the nickel needed? I bet you I know where there's some nickel needed. Oh, that's right. I didn't even finish tearing down the bug part thing. I finished tearing down the bug part thing in between videos. You nickel? You're nickel. Here, have a nickel. Thank you. Am I at full health? I am at full health. Everything running around okay up here? Good. Let's check my threat while I'm here. Make sure it's not crazy stupid to walk away. 73? No, that I can handle that usually. With Spider-Bot helping. How's the missile production? Missiles look good. Still looks like the basic ones are making their way out. Yeah, just the basic ones. So I'm gonna have to go look at that eventually. I don't care about that right now. So let's head on back down. Cold caverns. Let's go to the cold caverns. And we're over this way, I believe. Yep. Should put a torch on the outside of that so we can see it from a distance. There we go. Okay, now let's give myself a little bit more standing room this time. Yep. Okay. Going to kill me twice. I say that, but I've died to this thing 1,000 times. And break that, break that, break that. There we go. Now that's the damn trick that I always keep forgetting. I remember I started doing it and it was perfect. Is I need to remember before I go down to just break one block out of the thing. It doesn't hurt you once it's in this form. So just break one block out of it and then you can destroy it. I mean, hop under it and put the trusses in. And I'm just putting the trusses down so when I go and break things, they don't fall all the way down. That's all. Alright, so once again, let's jump on down the hole and see where we end up. Oh yeah, we're at the top of the caverns. So we may have actually made it down to our gold. Oh no, we got like a double cavern layer here. Okay, that's interesting. Not impossible to work with, I suppose. Oh wow, I'm actually out of torches? Okay, so I guess the question is how much further? If I'm at 489, and I have to go to 568. It's almost 100 blocks. I don't really want to go digging out 100 blocks. Big one. Let's see. Ooh. And there's our gold. Okay, so even better, we're actually... Oh, well, I guess we're not completely off. You can always stand on top, right? So maybe... Ah, okay. Let's see. Where'd it go? Is that it? That's it, huh? Bit of a shape there, so I can get an idea where I'm at. So do I want to try and dig that out? Could. If I shoot the laser borer back down through that again, that's going to destroy the gold. Pretty sure, or at least some of it. I guess it's not the biggest of deals if it destroys some of it, but I would really like to hold on to it all. Alright, so why don't we start working our way down, see if we can't... There we go. That should work pretty well to help get this done. We can get a couple of these like this. Of course I messed it up. Ugh. Don't want to drop like that too many times though. Okay. One left. Okay. You don't want to get stuck without power down here. Should work. Yep. Up there. Okay, that's our last one. Do this one here, and then we'll head back up. Like I said, we do not want to get stuck down here without power. Here, we're... Oh no, this actually isn't where the lift is. Actually, we want to be back down there, don't we? Well then, might as well do this then. Since we're already up here. And that might have just cost our death, but we'll see. But we will have a clear passage to our gold. Yep. And I died. Okay. And so now we've got to restock all our supplies, our traveling supplies here. Arthur, why don't you power up? Yes, I know, I told you to. Or power up a little before I put them in my inventory. I don't want him to use them. Grab those. Oh, one. Okay. Oh, 500 items on the ground. Oh no. Two. inventory. Good. Bit of garbage. And so we need cargo lift controller. I don't think I have any more of, right? I think so. Nope. Okay. So we'll need a cargo lift controller. That in 3x3x1. And I don't think we'll need rack railer because we already have a way to make rack rails. I'll just grab them and bring them over manually. We will make our basic cargo lift and head on over. Power this guy. That shouldn't be a big deal. Interesting. Where do I want to bring it up here? Is kind of dumb, huh? Probably want to just bring it in all the way down at ground level here. It's kind of under my ore processing, which would work out well because I can bring the gold up from underneath into the smelting area. So yeah, I think that's the best idea. Hook up the lift up here, this level. What did I just do? Damn it. Okay. And so cargo lift controller goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Structure complete. You haven't figured it out yet? Yes, I say that every single time. I hope it gets annoying. Let's see, now we're gonna put the hopper for the rack rails. And you know what? Actually, I should probably do the right thing. Clear this off. And let's put a torch down here. I really should make some more torches so I have them in my inventory. But yeah, so we'll clear that off. We'll put torches down here. We'll grab some rack rails and grab a way for it to power itself. So what do I have? What do I have for power generation? We have 4 solar panels. Have any of the organics? No. And do I have access to the tier 2s yet? Did I open those up? No. That must be behind alternate power grid. Is that right? Yes. There they are. Okay. So instead let's shoot power from the main building. Yep, let's do it the right way. What do I have for lenses on me? Anything? No, nothing. Let's grab the lenses. Do I even need? No, I might not even need lens. Suppose if I'm moving 340, the lens, huh? Okay. So yeah, I can't really move right. And it's really set up to move 340. No, but can I take from the defenses? But they really are secondary defenses anyway. That's only going to do 40, but if I get reach this guy back. 80. 80 enough? Well, I suppose let's find out. That's the other problem I have, huh? Is power to the gold mine. Suppose I can bring it over from biomass. Probably the best way to handle that. But open a little bit of an area from the biomass. Yeah. That. Okay, so right here, huh? Let's put a line of batteries. Bring it up like so. That's just a marker so I can see where I need to be. And is that like just barely making it? Oh, nice. All right, I'll take it. Not too far, too far. Yeah, that looks right. We are. That way. Okay. Just down into our friendly little, yeah, that thing. Actually, I want to go up this way, don't I? Point this one down. Lens in it. And pause for sneeze. And back from sneeze. Thank you, sorry. Right. So that's that. Gravity rack rails. Good job, Hellspawn. Rid of that stuff. Yep. Alright, so that's charging away. Go grab those rack rails. $100, $200, $100, $400. $700, $800. 800 rack rails. I'm at negative 568. I think I'm gonna need about 300 more. Yeah, I think that's about right. About 300 more. It's gonna cost me a lot of power to place these. Alright, let's put some. Oh, they came on. Good. Store it, store it, store it. That's right. Keep placing them. Do. Message window is going nuts over there. Let's try. Most of these. Back to what my original thought was. originally how I had it in my head. Okay. And there we go. So that's going to take some time. We're at 139 now. We're out of power, so we are not bringing enough power over. Okay. Everything's moving around. But we found gold. We got down to gold. We're sending the cargo lift down now. As soon as we get the cargo lift down there, we will bring some power over from the other area. I have to figure out, I suppose I could just load a bunch of heads down there. Get them down there that way. Might be possible to send them down with a secondary lift, maybe. Not sure. Or matter mover them down through this way. Oh yeah, that might work too. Might be able to send them down with matter mover. Either way, I'll get that going, and we'll get down there, and yeah, and we'll get a second thing of gold coming in, which will be nice. Since tons of stuff here is waiting on gold. The missiles are just eating up so much constantly that the normal crafting stuff can't really get back in track here. So that'll just help having some extra gold around. So yeah. Oh, hello again. Or not again, but hello, Mr. Viewer. Thank you for stopping by, but unfortunately we're just about to end the stream for the night. So if maybe you want to stop by next week, Thursday night, 9 o'clock Eastern, when we'll do this again in the patch 22 world here at FortressCraft Evolved. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully come around a little earlier next time. We can chill, hang out, talk. But otherwise, I hope you have a good night, and I'll catch you later.